Driving into downtown Cleveland, across the Hope Memorial Bridge, you see the Guardians of Traffic. And another thing you see is the Fire Museum. And you may be like me, wait a second, is there really a museum inside? Yep, there is. Let's go check it out. So we are now inside of the Western Reserve Fire Museum and Education Center. I'm with the president, Scott Giesler. Thanks for letting me come in today.
You are welcome.
This, when you walk in, is one of those moments that you're like, wow, how cool. A museum right here in downtown Cleveland.
Right.
So this is the exhibit area.
Right.
So what are the kinds of things that we're going to see in here? Obviously, we got fire trucks.
Well, we have an exhibit that usually rotates every couple years. Our current exhibit is about Ohio manufactured fire apparatus and equipment, okay? So we have trucks that represent Ohio manufacturers. We have various nozzles and even warning lights that were first developed and sold here to fire departments throughout the country.
You know, it's fascinating coming in here, but this is not it. You've got many different areas to explore and look around. One area that you showed me was the dispatch room.
Right.
And the dispatch room is a true gem, not just for our area, but like all over the country. We've got a gem up there.
Oh, we sure do. It's a Gamewell system, and folks may remember Gamewell boxes on the corners of city streets. At one time, 1,300 of those were wired into this building, this dispatch center, and they were the alarm mechanism for the fire service at that time. Basically a telegraph type system. So resident would see a fire, would go outside, would, find the box, pull the lever on the box, and then that would ring into the dispatch center upstairs. And from there, the fire department personnel would then dispatch the correct fire apparatus from certain stations to that particular box. This goes back again to 1926, and it stayed in service until 2002. And the reason for that was those of us who are a little bit older will remember Y2K, when we thought the computers were all going to go down. So the city of Cleveland kept this active and operational until then so that they would have a backup system.
Wow. Now don't date yourself. Come on now. Okay, here's the thing though. When I was up there on the second floor, I did see what used to be the dorm room. How cool is it just to see all of these photos from back then?
Right. Well, that's been our most recent big project, was restoring the dorm room. It's now a meeting and event space. We've had a wedding up there. Different groups come in and use that space. But it was the original dormitory where the firefighters slept. It still has the area where the poles were. They slide down here to get on the trucks and go to the fire. But the pictures are really telling. You're right. It's interesting looking back at what they found as a new station in the day and how the technology has changed.
Well, yeah, and it's a cool view too. I think when you say, oh, there was a wedding up here, any events, you can see the Cuyahoga River, you see this beautiful shot of downtown Cleveland, and it is a nice space. Down here is the area where my kids would go crazy, because you talk about education and learning, and you guys really want to push that for the youth coming in here.
Right. We offer birthday programs, for instance. Students can come in, especially younger kids, come in and have birthday party here in the play area. And then also we have docents who are basically our tour guides, who are mostly firefighters and have good experience, so they can demonstrate sources of fires in the kitchen. We have a room for that. We even have a smoke room that's made up like a bedroom that fills with safe smoke, and the kids can learn how to crawl on the floor, open the window, and then right outside is a roof area on a slope, and they can go down that roof thing.
And these are all the things, right, as parents that I talk to my kids about, but knowing that they can have this hands-on experience, and me not saying, open up the window to your bedroom and go ahead and climb on the roof. Don't want to do that, and hopefully we never would ever have to do that. But it's so cool that you kind of simulate that experience for them right in here.
Yeah, and it helps them to, at least if something would happen, feel a bit safer in the decisions they make to get to safety.
Absolutely. We want to come out and visit. Talk about your hours, because you guys do have hours not only on the weekend, but during the week as well.
We're open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that's our normal hours. And then in addition, if special groups want to come in, like we have Boy Scout groups here, for instance, we do that at other times as the schedule permits for them. And of course, in our event space upstairs, That is really determined by the customer in terms of what time they need to be here.
So if we want to rent out the event space, we can give you a call, but all the information on those hours, where should we go to get that?
Well, the best place would be our website, wrfmc.com.
Now, I know you own 5 fire trucks with your dad, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, so these are not your fire trucks, but as I was out front, I did see a fire truck.
Yes, you did.
Do you think I could get a ride?
You may.
Yeah,
how about
Oh my
that?
gosh, I can't wait. This is like one of those things that, I'll be the cool mom today,
Yeah,
getting a ride on a
exactly.
fire truck.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you so much. This is great
You
to
are
learn more
welcome. Enjoy it.
about the Fire Museum, but yeah, it's my time.
It's time to go.
See you later. I found Engine 28 outside, and I thought, I gotta get on a ride. Tony, one of the many volunteers here, what do you say? Can we go out?
Certainly, get on. We're responding over to Public Square.
All right, but I'm not going in there. I thought if I'm gonna do this, I gotta do it the real way and hop up like this. Hey, can I wear this?
Certainly.
He says yes.
You're going to need it.
I think it looks pretty good. Ready?
Engine 28, dispatch, wheels rolling.
We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.